Hello, this is Lore Master Bernard, and welcome back to World Building Wednesday, where I work on just random world building. Actually, the volume of this music is a little loud for me, so I'm gonna turn it down. Anyway, so yes, World Building Wednesday last time hold on, I'm checking my stream. Looks like it might be a little bit messed up. Okay, no, wait. Is there a problem? I'm actually going to just close out a couple of things that might be messing up the stream. Okay, I think that might have fixed it. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that fixed it. It's just, I'm looking at my stream and it's, okay, now it seems to be alright. Huh. Oh, I just noticed I was followed by someone 20 hours ago? Berbera? BBRBURA 6001. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name exactly. If you end up watching this, my apologies. But 20 hours ago, so that would be like 7 p.m. yesterday. So that would be like near the tail end of... That was like right around the end of my Civilization Beyond Earth stream. Well, I'm happy that you liked it enough to follow, I guess. Okay, so anyway, yes, World Building Wednesday. Last time we were working on this place called on this city called Kisafu in the desert of what was the desert called? Amsu, the Amsu Desert. In the middle of the encircling mountains. Which I just realized that's wrong. Alright, so let's see, what are we doing today? We can work on cleaning this up a little bit. We could work on, you know, what other kinds of creatures live in the desert, or in the city as well. And even we can work on adventure hooks. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so let's see here. Alright. Also, I hope that the music is coming through okay. I picked up some royalty-free music to use, so hopefully it sounds alright. Anyway, let me think what to do first. Let's see. I have two locations for the desert itself, which are the Wandering Oasis and the Arcane Tower, which of course we can give better names. We don't really have any locations for the Encircling Mountains, so why don't we do that? Alright. I'm gonna roll a handy dandy die to see how many, 1 through 4 of locations the mountains will have. The mountains have 1 location. I think the mountains should have at least 2 interesting places. Like, they're big, you know? Oh, pardon me. So I think we'll do 2 locations. So let's see. How about some ruins? And then let's see. So ruins, and then let's see. Maybe just 2 sets of ruins? I mean, it's not so bad. I did say that there were bandits in the mountains, didn't I? Yeah, mountain-dwelling brigands. Mountains themselves are home to various wild animals, dangerous creatures, and criminals. So ruins, and then I think that means there's probably at least 1 like actual bandit camp. Maybe the bandit camp is in a set of ruins? Okay, so who left behind those ruins then? Who left behind those ruins? Let's see. Are the ruins old, or are they like really old? Is this something prior to, you know, like, is this old enough that it would have been in a time when maybe this place wasn't a desert? Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20 to see how this works. Okay, so 1 set of ruins is old but not the oldest. And then The other set is a bit older than that. So old ruins and older ruins. Not a great way to describe it, and they won't stay as the description, but okay. These ruins date back centuries before or the founding of Kisafu. Once a citadel for the people who inhabited it, it was destroyed in a devastating attack. The people fled and founded a new settlement. And while this place was abandoned, okay, so the new place would be old ruins. So I'm just writing this like this isn't permanent, this is just to get down some ideas. But okay, so old ruins. Let's actually move this down here. An attempt by the people of the older ruins to create a new hidden home. They managed to conceal themselves here for some time, it seems, but eventually their enemies would find them and truly scatter them. It is unknown where they fled to from here, but but it is believed by scholars that their descendants may one day return. Seems a little maybe I mean that seems an okay idea for the moment. I can work on that. As for the Bandit Camp, a smaller settlement of the people who long ago inhabited the encircling mountains. It was attacked and abandoned around the same time as the older ruins. In more recent times, it has been host to both individuals and groups of criminals, rebels, criminals of various types. Oops. The military leader of Kisafu let's see. The current military leader of Kisafu, who is trying to current military leader of Kisafu has plans to that doesn't make a lot of sense. Considering the strength of this city-state, it doesn't make sense that they'd allow this location to continue to be used by bandits over and over again. I think it makes more sense if the bandit camp is mobile around the mountains so that they can't... So there's less chance of them being, you know, surrounded and crushed. So let's get rid of that. Okay, so bandit camp. The bandits of the encircling mountains realized some time ago that the forces of Kisafu could crush them if they wanted. So, to minimize that possibility, they decided to stay on the move. And maybe it's bandit camps instead of a bandit camp. These camps are mobile, well, putting down for the night and then putting down for maybe only one night and then moving in the morning. And what is the name of the military leader? I didn't get a name for it. Okay. Okay. Bandit leaders emphasize mobility, stealth, and survival as the most important qualities among these in this among their clans. Clans? Yeah, it works for now. Yeah, like, a clan doesn't necessarily need to be huge. Maybe there are several small clans. This must frustrate the military leader of Kisafu to no end that, like, it's not like an army that they can face with their own army, you know, ordered and such. No, it's a bunch of, like, little groups, and every time one gets squashed, another one can pop up, like, a, you know, another one can pop up eventually. And they just circle around the mountains, so you can't get them all at once. Hmm. You know what? I think 2 sets of ruins is actually not great. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, why don't we work a bit on the city itself? So, for instance, the government. Council members. So, military leader, administrative leader, and religious leader. Alright, I'm gonna look at handy dandy internet to see what I can find in regards to, you know, like, terms for these sorts of things. Alright, so let's see. So for a military leader, let's see here. I guess like warlord maybe could work, but that maybe has negative implications. Like maybe that was what they were called at one time, but you know, like maybe like at some point the other two were like, hey, you know, warlord isn't great anymore. Maybe general? Yeah, general is fine, I guess. Let's call it general for now. So general blank. The administrative leader. Maybe just governor? And the religious leader. Let me see. Let's see here. Sorry that I'm not doing anything. It's just, okay. So, preceptor? What does preceptor mean exactly? A teacher or instructor. Okay. A preceptor is a teacher responsible to uphold a certain law or tradition. A precept. A teacher or tutor. I mean, that's not so bad. I guess preceptor works for now. Alright, let's see here. So, general... I'm going to roll, considering that half-orcs are the main population, but that these are essentially, are these elected positions? Well, we know that the religious one is an elected position. The general is probably... Let me think here. Okay, so the preceptor is elected by the other members of the priests. The governor in general, though, Are these elected or are these inherited? I don't think so. These, I had the feeling that like these people were meritocratic. So let's see. So elected by a by I don't know, is it who falls below a general in like, okay, what is the rank before general? Brigadier general? Well, this is like modern military stuff. I guess we just call it lieutenant. Elected by a elected by a council of lieutenants the general is responsible, or well, I mean that kind of, okay, so council of lieutenants, let's see, current general, and then governor elected by Um, elected by representatives of different city sections. Preceptor. Elected by the recognized priests of Kisafu. That's important to note. Like, if you're not a recognized priest of Kisafu, you don't get a vote for the preceptor. And you may not, and perhaps you can't even speak in, like, their, like, meetings or something. Maybe their interfaith meetings or something. Okay. So, because, okay, this is meritocratic, but half-orcs are going to be the main population. So, current general, I'm going to say that there is a 75% chance that... Actually, let's say it's even higher than that. Let's say it's, Okay, let's say it's an 80% chance that they are a half-orc. I'm going to roll a d20, and if it is... if it is 16 or lower, then this person is a half-orc. If not, they are a different race. It is an 11, so they are a half-orc. I'm gonna roll my handy dan. I'm gonna roll one of my handy dandy dice again to determine something else. So, current general. Half-orc, female warrior. Okay. Current governor. Just gonna put this down here so the governor is on a second page. That's better. So, let's see. Current governor. I'm gonna do the same thing. D20. That is a 3, so they are a half-orc. Another die. They are gender fluid. Okay. And I'm gonna see if they have like an adventuring class, or you know, they don't have one of those. So let's see. Okay, they do not have an adventuring class. In fact, they are somewhat physically frail. Okay, we'll work on that in a bit. Okay, so current preceptor. I rolled 19, so a non-half-orc. Which kind of makes sense. The priesthood could be the most, like, probably is the most varied in terms of peoples. So let's see. Just a moment. Did I just get a message? Oh no, just a thing. Um. Oh, hello, War Chief. No, no worries. Just enjoy. Can you hear the music? Okay. Is it too loud or too quiet? Um. Just gonna keep talking to see how it matches with my voice. Um. So yeah. I got some royalty-free music. And I'm just testing it out during this stream. Sounds good? Okay, glad to hear. Alright, let's continue. So, yes, the current preceptor is not a half-orc. So I need to determine what kind of person they are. So I'm gonna roll a d8. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They are a half elf. And they are non-binary. All right. So, okay. And who do they serve? They are a priest, so a priest of what? So they are, half-elf, non-binary, cleric. Cleric of what? Let me see here. All right. Let me see here. I'm gonna roll a d20 because there are 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 20, like, essentially main gods of Pathfinder, or like the original ones, which is Pathfinder is the system I use. So 20 is nope. That's Zon Kuthon, and he is not okay. So no, reroll. I rolled a 20 again. What the hell? No, just no. Yeah. All right, I rolled a 15. What does that get me? What the frick? I rolled Ravagug, who's the World Eater. Like, he's chaotic evil. What? He wants to destroy everything. What? No. I'm gonna have to, okay, reroll again. 3. Callistria? Callistria, who is the goddess of vengeance and, like, vengeance? Why would they elect a cleric of the god of vengeance? Alright, let's see what I can work with. Cleric of vengeance. Yeah, I know you like her, War Chief. Actually, let's work on that a little bit. So, elected by the Greater Priesthood. Oh, I can think of a reason. After the assassination of the previous preceptor. They have vowed to, find the perpetrators and bring them to justice. That's certainly, like, an opportunity for an adventure hook if I've heard one. Who would, like, you know, how was the previous preceptor assassinated? And why? And, you know, how did the assassin or assassins, plural, get away? Where did they go? And does this create a divide between the preceptor and the general? Like, why weren't your guards able to protect the preceptor? Actually, is it would it be the actual general, like the military, that would protect? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No need for probably they wouldn't want the priesthoods to have their own, like, well, no, probably the guards of the preceptor is probably a mix of soldiers of the city-state and, like, members of their faith. So if they have, like, paladins or, like, even just faithful, like, regular fighters, it's probably a mix. Okay. So interesting, though. Very interesting. But yeah, so probably the general probably received a serious, like, political blow because of that incident. Okay. So what about the current governor, this physically frail half-orc? Okay, so elected by their peers prior to the elected by their peers during a time of peace. Recent events have resulted in a great deal recent events have resulted in significant stress for them. Oop, I misspelled significant. Oop, and I wrote stress twice. The loss of the previous preceptor has affected trade and the perception of the council in the people's eyes. Also, I need names. I need names. I'm gonna actually change the name of the stream a little bit. There. Okay. All right. So, but I need a name for this person. Actually, I need names for all three of them. So I was using vaguely ancient Egyptian names. So why don't I just use ancient Egyptian names still? But like, slightly fake. Okay, so let's see. What's something I like here? Kemesh. Okay, that sounds good. Kemesh. Kemesh works from early morning to late into the night to keep things running. Let's see. And in addition, I need a name for the current preceptor. Nefera. That sounds good. Let's see. As such, they are working closely with the general to accomplish this goal. The current general. Let's see. Um... Let's see. Hafsa? That's not so bad. Hafsa. A veteran and of several battles against bandits, invaders, and even dangerous creatures. Hafsa is strong, but also intelligent. She considers her career here like a war, maneuvering assets and weighing costs and casualties. Yes. However, the assassination of previous preceptor has shaken her and caused her to re-evaluate many previous decisions. Okay. So now we have those three. We should probably also have let's see. So we got people, we got places. So, let's see. That's good for the city. How about, but let's see. How about for the desert? So the Arcane Tower has to have a practitioner. So is this person an orc? Let's see. Ah, frick! Oh no. I'm moving my desk, I'm losing my dice. I think I almost accidentally unplugged my computer. What am I doing to myself? Goodness gracious. I need to be more careful about this stuff. Okay, anyway. Um... This person is not a half-orc. So let's see what they are. And I see that that I have a couple of people watching. If feel free to say something in the chat room if you wish. Let me see here. So not a half-orc. So I'm gonna roll a d8. Let's see if they're a core race or not. It's a 3. What is that in the race list? So dwarf, elf, a gnome. Okay. So they are a male gnome. Okay. And let's see. I'm just gonna keep using the ancient Egyptian names because why not? Oreri. Sure, that sounds neat. Okay. Oreri, the Tower Mage. Male gnome. Is he a wizard or a sorcerer? I kind of can change what the thing is going on here. Sorcerer. Okay. Male gnome sorcerer. Let's see, okay. Having been born in Kisafu, Oreri he would leave the city-state to travel and learn how to harness his magic. Returning after many years with great powers and deep pockets, he would pay for the construction of his tower and offer training to those with the interest or the talent. And his relationship with the council is stable, but still untested. So there hasn't been a significant enough incident to warrant like any major interaction with him or the council beyond like him probably saying like, hey, I'm setting this place up, here's what I'm doing. I'm doing this, like, we're gonna be outside the city limits for everyone's safety. um but like, if there was an incident, perhaps, something happens, and it means that, like, they come head to head, and like, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, um, all right. As for the mountain locations, I think we're going to combine the story of the ruins into one thing. So we're just going to delete this up to here. Alright, and as for the last location, we're going to make it a group of locations. The mountain passes. While previously open, over the years, the military of Kisafu has established... Hold on. Something wrong with the stream? Looked like it was stopping for a second. Okay. While previously open, over the years, the military of Kisafu has established structures to control the entry or exit through these paths. Each of these forts is able to hold its own against against attackers for a time, but would be unlikely to stand against an overwhelming force. So the mountain pass forts are, they're meant to mostly be for tolls and to serve as a first warning. They're not great fortresses. So essentially, they can hold their own against bandits, against maybe like a raiding party from a hostile nation. But like, if there was a serious army trying to invade, they couldn't hold out for terribly long. The main, like, defense would actually come down to the actual city, which has, which is actually built for the purpose of protecting the trade routes. So, that's where a majority of the defensive, funding goes. Like, no, you can't lay siege to Kisafu. You can try, but it's not going to go well for you. Anyway. Okay, I'm just going to move that down there. So, let's see. The older ruins... who would be someone at the older ruins? Probably, I think there would be two people. There would be probably, like, the ruins have been used by bandits, before, but probably the, the Kasafu military drove them out, and realized, okay, well, maybe this happened, like, a couple times, and, like, maybe after the third time, like, the general was like, okay, nope, not again, and established this as, like, maybe a small garrison here, just to keep it from being, used by bandits. And then probably there's scholars here who are investigating the ruins, who eventually it's like, hey, like, we want to know what happened here. You've been doing what to the rock? So probably there was like some big argument by like some scholarly organization with the military. It's like, look, you can't just do whatever you want to these ruins. We want to study them, and you've messed up so much stuff, so you're not allowed to knock down walls anymore. Also, where are the bricks from the walls that you knocked down? Anyway, okay. So first off, half orc or not? Half orc for the military person. That makes sense. So so garrison officer, half orc. Let me see here. Half orc male, and then the scholar, head archaeologist. Also a half orc. Okay. And half orc, non-binary. Or no, gender fluid. That's it. Half orc, gender fluid. Okay. So, garrison officer. Let's get a name for you. Let's see, I'm looking for one. Astenu? That doesn't sound quite good. Let's see. Anash. Sutek. Sutek sounds decent. Sutek. Okay. I'm putting down warrior instead of like fighter or barbarian or whatever, so it's a little more vague, but I know I did like the difference between wizard and sorcerer for the tower mage, but that helped me a little bit with the writing of their little bit of story. Okay, so while Sutek performs his duties diligently, he dislikes his assignment and wishes and hopes for an eventual transfer. He considers the garrison to be a waste of time and that it would be better to just demolish the ruins to prevent their use by bandits. Alright, head archaeologist. Let me get a name here. Let me see. Kufut, Benu, Masika. Masika? That doesn't sound too bad. Masika. Okay. How far? So, being the lead scholar who originally petitioned the council for access and protection of the ruins. Masika has butted heads with the military and their garrison officers for years now. They cannot understand why some would consider history unimportant and not worth preserving or pursuing. That seems good. So essentially, you get head archaeologist and garrison officers who are like Sutek is like, yes, we'll get the supplies. Yes, they're on their way. No, I did not approve for that to happen. No, you may not do this. No, you may not do that. And Mazaka is like, yeah, you better get those supplies. I filled out all the forms for them, and it's your job to make sure that this thing happens correctly. You know, and like just them, like Sutek just being just frustrated with the post, and Mazaka being frustrated with the soldiers not caring about what they're about, defending this place or preserving it. Oh boy. So all right, bandit camps. All right, how many individuals do we want to throw in here? I'm gonna roll a d4. 2. Okay. So, clan leader A and clan leader B. So we need at least 2 clans, but this probably isn't all of the clans. Maybe for ease's sake, ease's sake? What am I saying? Maybe for, to make things easy, we'll just name the clans after animals. So Vulture clan leader, and let me think here. Viper clan leader. So probably the Vulture clan like swoop in, you know, to make attacks, whereas the Viper clan like lay in wait. Well, maybe not. Vulture doesn't make sense there because I don't think vultures attack people. They're scavengers, or carrion eaters rather. Like they don't. I don't think vultures attack it. Do vultures? Vultures aren't predators, right? Vulture. Vulture bird. Got an entertainment company. Wait. So they're called a bird of prey. Hold on. Scavengers mean they eat dead animals. They rarely attack healthy animals, but may kill the sick or wounded. Okay, so instead of that, why don't we call them the Hawk Clan? Are they a half-orc? No. What is their race? Half-elf. Female. Okay. Let me see here. Just double checking something here. Okay. So, might as well keep up with the ancient Egyptian names, why not? Iseret? It's not bad. Iseret. The Hawk clan of the mountain bandits are aggressive and deadly. Or not and deadly. Are aggressive and bold. Iseret defeated her own mother in order to take command, and has since led her clan to multiple not lucrative, impressive halls of loot. She hopes to unite the clans in an effort to one day attack Kisafu itself. Viper clan leader. Okay, are they a half-orc? Yes. Half-orc male. Okay, let's see. What do we got for names? Sab, Roy, Iu, Heru, Sunaro, Nect, Petiset, Bomani, Hapmu, Angpioi, Harhut, Musim, Amasis, Kashto. Kashto doesn't sound bad. Kashto. So, we'll just give their classes as bandits. The Viper clan of the mountain bandits has survived through stealth and cunning. Kashto they primarily use ambush and night assaults to achieve to make successful raids. Kashto values information and survival most. foremost, having having uh, even having informants in Kisafu itself. He worries that the rash actions and of other the rash actions of other clans like the Hawks will make the bandits a bigger target than in the past and result in a serious campaign against them from the city. Okay. The mountain passes aren't seriously important, so I don't think we need individuals for them. Okay. But we could maybe get something for, like, the marketplace or the tavern. So, like, who's the current owner of the tavern? Also, we need a proper name for it. Other than just largest tavern. So is this person a half-orc? They are not. What are they? They are a non-core race. So I'm gonna see what I can get. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I rolled and I got a fetchling, which are people from the plane of shadow. Interesting. I think I'll just, for here, I'll call them shadow folk. And they are, let me see here, a woman. Which means, I think that means that they have a non-ancient Egyptian name. So I'm just gonna go for a completely random name. Chloe? You know what? Why not? It doesn't seem to fit in. Okay. Christelle? Wahida? No. Conjit? No. Pomponia? No. Rihanna, Parisa, Kajal. What is Kajal from? It is Indian, Hindi, Marathi. Means lotion for the eyes? Weird. Kajal. An unusual sight. No matter where she might have ended up, Kajal has run the tavern for nearly 14 years. Having ended up in Kisafu after tracking down the last member of after tracking down her down a traitor to her family. She decided to stay. Becoming a friend to the previous owner, a friend and eventual manager for the previous owner, Kajal was a perfect fit to own the storied establishment. She prefers the night she dislikes the bright desert sun, and so usually only and so usually usually sleeps during the day. Okay, interesting. Alright, we need a name for this tavern. Let's see. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna go for a tavern name generator. Let's see. Wet Sea Dog doesn't make any sense. Glorious Desk. Jealous Crab? No. Hungry Bell. Um, let's see. How about the Sand Serpent? So, like, maybe it's named after, like, a legendary creature, like a giant serpent uh, that existed in the desert long ago. Okay. We need to name the marketplace. So let me see here. FantasyNameGenerator.com doesn't have a marketplace, but they do have plaza names. Alright. The marketplace isn't, it's slightly like spread out around the center of let's see. Yesterday, People's Conquest. How about we call it the Ring Road Marketplace, because perhaps it literally follows like a circular path around the center of the city. Yeah, that sounds good. And we need a name for the building that the council meets in. What would it be called? Let's see. Let me see here. No, that doesn't work. Sorry. Using random generators doesn't always make great things. Perhaps we call this place Let's see. Let's see, what do we call this place? It's probably had to be reconstructed a number of times, like, it's probably had to be, like, refurbished and stuff a number of times, but they'd probably just keep the name over time. But what would it be named after? Probably originally it was more of a military structure, and it was converted and upgraded into an actual just governmental structure. So a keep or a stronghold? Or a fortress even? Let me go back up to the lore of the city. Hold on. Alright. Let me see here. Maybe like the... Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Trying to think. What would be good? Maybe just Kisafu Citadel? It's fine for now. Okay, let's erase these location number X things. And as for the artificial oasis, let's name that something new. How about just the Sapphire Heart Oasis? right. Hmm, you know, I have to say I am finding myself running a little dry in terms of the inspiration department. I think we will leave. I think I'll leave the adventure hooks for next time. Still, got a decent amount made, so yeah, looking forward to finishing this up. And maybe I'll even make a map to go along with this. I don't know. But anyway, I'm Lord Master Bernard. This has been World Building Wednesday, and if you watch this, I hope that you enjoy it. And until next time, bye bye.